ago, I had this friend of mine who was a very good makeup artist, but she wasn't doing it professionally. And I asked her why. And she said that she was afraid. She was afraid because she thinks no one is going to support her or no one is going to patronize her. And I told her something. I said, your biggest supporters or your biggest, people that will support you and promote you comes from strangers. It doesn't come from people that you know. And after encouraging her and giving her the pep talk, she decided to take the leap of faith. She went ahead to get the makeup equipment, lights, chairs, and everything that she needed, and she started it professionally. And she thanked me for actually pushing her and encouraging her to do what she's doing. And there is something that stuck with me until this day, which is she was afraid. And I can't help but to think this is one of the reasons most people don't pursue after their goal. Most people don't go after their ambition. There are a lot of ambitious people out there, but because of the fear of the unknown, most probably, or fear of whether people are going to support them or not, just like my friend, is what is stopping them. But I will tell you today that there is nothing to be afraid of. The first steps are always the hardest. Once you are taking the first step, once you start, that is where you will find so much difficulty, so much loopholes, and at some point you want to quit. But I will say this, if you think the cost of winning is high, then wait till you see the bill of regret sent your way. Listen, all you have to do is to just make a jump, is to just take a leap of faith. Because at this point, I will tell you, every successful person today felt it one way or the other. But do you know what? What separates them from people who are not successful and the ones that are successful is that they kept going and they kept pushing at it. Another thing that I notice why people don't reach their goals or why people don't, follow their dreams is the fact that they look at the whole staircase instead of focusing on just taking that first step. If you are that kind of person who is, looking at the destination, looking at the whole staircase, I want you to stop and, think and immerse yourself on just taking that first step. Just think about it. Just like it's like someone that wants to write a whole book, right? The person might be overwhelmed if he sees all the chapter, he or she sees all the chapter that he has to write or she has to write. But why not just focus on saying, you know what, today I'm just going to write 50 words, or I'm just going to write 500 words today, or just focus on writing the introduction or the appendix. I think that will help you build morale to keep doing it. Because there's one thing that I know, that if you start something, or if you decide to say, okay, let me start this thing, trust me, you want to finish that thing. You want to see that thing all through the way. So today, just focus on just starting. Just give yourself some time, even if it's 2 minutes in a day, or 5 minutes in a day, or 10 minutes in a day. Just focus on doing that. And there is something that I notice why people don't still pursue their goal or go after their dream is the fact that they do not ask the right questions. Listen, if you are someone who keeps yourself distracted the whole day, maybe you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do is to pick up your phone and start doom scrolling, or watch videos on YouTube, or going on Netflix to watch movies, or maybe distracting yourself with friends and just things, and that makes you to procrastinate. I want you to start taking a time in the day to sit down and have a me time. Ask yourself some questions that only you can have the answers to. Because there is something that I realize, that I know, that the advice that you give yourself is the best advice ever. Any advice that you receive from outside might not be the best, but the one that you sit down and tell yourself is the advice that will last with you for the rest of your life. So start giving yourself that time. Sit down and start asking yourself the right question, because that way you will start seeing changes in your life. So today, I want to tell you to focus on doing something every day that will change your life. Forget about 1 week to come, about 3 weeks to come, or about a year to come. Just focus on today. I think this will help you to, become that person that you want to be. While I was writing this topic, I asked myself, why will someone be so ambitious yet lazy? But just like the word says, if there is a will, there is a way. If you are a very ambitious person and you find yourself lazy, then trust me, you can do it. Let no one lie to you. Let nobody tell you, or let not your circumstances or your environment tell you you cannot do it. Trust me, you can do it. Alright? So I'm going to stop here right now, and I hope that this video finds you well and you get the value out of this video. I really hope. And if you do, please do not forget to leave this video a thumbs up, and please don't forget to leave your comment in the comment section below. And if you like my content, or if you love my content, please subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.